So, what's the title all about? What even is elemental weighting? Before I start, you know what is status chance and damage types, right? Damage types are a thing that shows around here on any weapons in this game, and if you hover your mouse over to the status chance text, you can see how frequent each damage type will proc their status. This frequency is dictated by how much the damage it contributes to the weapon, like what you see here. Blast contributes the most damage as I have modded both 60-60 hit and cold, thus Blast is the most likely to proc. And then comes the second highest, which is slash and so on. This is elemental weighting in a nutshell, but that is not the main focus of today's video. What I want to focus upon is a status that you don't want to proc the most. It has the heaviest weight in terms of damage, or subsequently, the Nourish problem. This is Nourish, easily the most used subsume in this game. You definitely seen this subsume float around when you are interacting with this game, and one of its most frequent combination is unfortunately with Rhino. You know, I've seen people proclaiming themselves as a Nourish Rhino main. And the moment I see a Rhino build from anyone else that isn't amolistic, the chances of Nourish as a choice is over half. The reason that Nourish and Raw is easily one of the most counter-synergistic combination in this game stems from what Nourish provides: a plus 45% viral damage at base, subsumable wise. The higher the viral percent damage goes, the more disruptive it becomes due to the fact that you are sacrificing other status proc that is potentially more important. Say you mod for both 90-60 hit, the moment that Nourish goes past 333 strength, viral starts to proc more than hit, and the lesser chance hit or any DOT can be proc as your strength goes higher, counteract with the increase that Nourish gives. I have seen many people strength maxing on Nourish, and it is nothing but wasted potential. And this applies to most Nourish Rhino builds. Rhino should not have more than 333 strength when Nourish is casted, and the lower the viral damage percentage goes, the better it is. Other than the Nourish problem, this applies to your modding as well. I have seen people mod for this overrated ass mod called Prime Cryo Rounds in anything in builds that isn't full direct damage build just to make viral on their Tori Incarnate. And even though it still kills because of just how fucking easy this game really was, but that doesn't excuse the fact that your status weighting is ruined. If you know how to deal with this, you may see some go as far as modding low percentage cold and toxin to make viral, while not sacrificing much weighting that other statuses demands. Not just for DOTs, other non-DOT statuses value such careful optimization as well, albeit not as demanding. By properly managing the damage weighting on your weapon, it allows you to squeeze out the potential damage output that you should have obtained, instead of losing it due to improper management. Yes, in this exceptionally poor state of the game, modding optimization, aka one of the most essential skills in Warframe, is already a foreign concept to many due to how trivialized the difficulty has become due to incompetency in the balancing team. But it is still a skill you should harness. Even if it isn't demanded, it still allows you to get the most out of a weapon. And that is all for today. Elemental weighting management is key to getting the most value out of the potential status procs. And may you learn something new from today's video. See you all next time. Goodbye.